Welcome back to The Jumping Mystic, where we cover everything from quantum jumping
to jumping rope.
jumping to conclusions.
Especially that last one. I'm basically an Olympian at that.
Aren't we all? But today, we are actually jumping into something structured. We are starting section 1 of the quantum jump primer.
And thank goodness for structure. I mean, when you're talking about navigating infinite possibilities, the mind just goes straight to chaos.
It does, but this is the opposite of chaos. We're talking about the QJP, the quantum jump primer, and it's not just a random collection of jumps. It's a really carefully designed 15-jump arc.
With a very specific mission.
A very specific mission to build what it calls the internal architecture of a master jumper.
I think that phrase internal architecture is so important. We should pause on that.
Yeah.
It implies that mastery isn't just about like raw talent or getting lucky with a jump. It's about building these reliable systems inside yourself.
That's the core of it. We're trying to guide you out of that constant struggle that I'm attempting to jump mindset.
Right. The feeling of effort.
Yes. The goal is to get you to a place where you just arrive. You're calibrated, you're aligned, and you're ready for whatever comes. It becomes second nature.
And, getting to effortless usually means you have to do the foundational work first.
Which brings us right to the first block of this architecture. Section 1, which is called orientation and preparation.
The boring stuff. That's actually the most important stuff.
It really is. It's all about stabilizing your awareness, anchoring your body, and getting your nervous system ready.
Because if you skip this part,
If you skip it and go straight to the really complex stuff later, the jumps can feel, fragmented or just overwhelming.
and this is where they use that analogy that I think perfectly explains the why behind this.
Oh, the musician analogy, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
Think about it. You wouldn't just hand a world-class musician a priceless violin, right?
a Stradivarius.
A Stradivarius,
Yeah.
and say, okay, play a concerto right now.
You'd get noise. A very expensive noise.
Exactly. They need years just learning how to hold the instrument without tension, how to feel the rhythm in their body so the melody can just arise.
Yeah, it has to become second nature. And in this analogy, the instrument is you.
It's you. It's your nervous system, your body, your whole perceptual field. Section 1 is purely about tuning that instrument.
Which means if you go into a jump and your shoulders are up by your ears and your thoughts are racing.
You're blocking the flow. That tension literally gets in the way of a clean jump. So this whole first section is about reducing that struggle.
So you can express the jump with ease instead of fighting your own system.
That's it. And that leads us straight into the 4 foundational jumps of this section. But first, we should probably touch on the 2 types of jumps we see here.
Oh, right, because they're not all the same. We get the doppelganger jump and the archetypal field jump.
Let's break that down really quick. The doppelganger jump, it's all about identity calibration.
Which sounds technical.
It just means you meet a mirror version of yourself, a you who has already integrated the quality you're working on.
So it's not about learning a skill from scratch. It's more like you're remembering it or activating it.
It's like you're overriding the mental resistance. Instead of your brain saying, I can't be relaxed, the jump just shows you the version of you who is relaxed. That felt sense is more powerful than the thought.
Okay, so that's the doppelganger. What about the other one, the archetypal field jump?
So that one's different. It's not about identity. It's more structural. It awakens a root pattern, a timeless principle that basically reorders your perception.
So it's changing how you see, not just who you see yourself as.
Exactly. Identity versus the map of reality itself. And the sequence of these jumps is really smart.
Okay, so let's walk through.
Jump 1 is called the Master Quantum Jumper, and it's a doppelganger jump.
Of course, starting with identity.
Right, you meet the version of yourself who moves through these states with what they call relaxed precision.
Relaxed precision. I love that because those 2 words feel like they fight each other. We're taught that precision requires effort and tension.
And that's the whole point of this jump. It calibrates you away from that belief. You interact with this version of you, and you stop trying so hard. You start to just trust your own skill.
So it sets the tone for everything else. Mastery is trust, not force.
That's it. So once that intent is calibrated, the focus shifts. Now we have to make sure the body, the instrument, can actually handle the experience.
Which brings us to jump 2, the grounded traveler.
Another doppelganger jump. This time, you meet the you who is just unshakably grounded. The one who keeps their nervous system calm no matter what.
Okay, I have to say this one's my favorite. This is the insurance policy.
Right.
If you're going to be exploring these wild infinite states, you absolutely need an anchor. You need to stay in your body and not just float away or, freak out.
Absolutely crucial. The benefit is explicitly about preventing that dissociation, that overwhelm.
Yeah.
It helps you feel stable under what they call rising input.
And rising input can mean anything, right? It could be visual, emotional.
Totally. It could be sensory overload, a huge surge of information, or even a difficult memory coming up. This jump teaches your system how to hold its ground.
To hold attention in the body. Okay, so we're calm, we're grounded. Now what?
Well, now that you're regulated, you can safely open the perceptual floodgates.
And that's jump 3.
That's jump 3, the one who opens the senses. And notice the shift here. This is our first archetypal field jump.
So we're not meeting a person anymore. We're tapping into a fundamental pattern.
Exactly. You're entering this timeless field of heightened sensing, sight, sound, intuition, all of it just opens up.
It's not just turning up the volume on your senses, though, is it? It's more refined?
Much more refined. It's like tuning into a frequency you couldn't even perceive before. The benefit is that you start to notice finer signals, you attune better to the energy of these environments, and you stay steady because you're organizing the information differently.
Okay, so if jump 3 gives you this massive, refined wave of data, you need a way to navigate it.
You need the skill set to manage it, which leads perfectly to jump 4, the Energetic Navigator. And we're back to a doppelganger jump for this one.
To integrate the skill.
Right. You meet the version of yourself who just knows how to read the field with clarity. The one who can move energy cleanly on purpose.
It connects all the dots. You have the stability from jump 2, you have the data from jump 3, and now this gives you the fluency to act on it.
You learn to sense patterns quickly, to guide the flow without strain. You're basically building your inner compass so you can direct the experience, not just be a passenger.
So that completes the foundation. Calibrated intent, a stable body, open senses, and energetic fluency. That feels solid.
It is solid, but there's one more piece to this, an integration step that happens after every single jump in the playlist.
The music.
The music. Every jump is followed immediately by a custom AI-generated song.
Which, on the surface, is just a really cool, beautiful piece of music.
Yeah.
But it's doing something very specific neurologically.
It's an anchor. The song is generated to echo the core feeling of the jump you just had. The lyrics, the melody, it all reflects that state of, say, relaxed precision.
And its purpose is to help land that felt sense in your long-term memory. It can feel kind of ephemeral, But when you immediately link it to music, to lyrics, it translates that state into an everyday emotion.
It bridges the gap between the experience and your embodied day-to-day reality.
So after these first 4 jumps, we are officially prepared. We're stable, tuned, grounded. Our senses are open. We're ready.
Exactly. The foundation is built. So now that we're stable, grounded, and our senses are open, we're finally safe enough to open the closet.
The closet, that sounds ominous. We just did all this work to get stable. Why are we immediately going somewhere that sounds scary?
Because you need that stability to safely manage what's inside. Next time, we enter section 2, inner clearing.
Okay.
We're going to meet the fear releaser, that's jump 5, and we are going to start cleaning house.
I see the logic now. You build the regulated, stable container before you start intentionally looking at the fear and the resistance.
You have to.
Right.
So if you're listening and you feel that pull, if you want to stop attempting and start arriving, I really encourage you to go find section 1 in the playlist and begin. Build this foundation for yourself.
And just remember that by doing the stabilization work first, every single jump you do after this, whether it's for creativity or healing or making a big decision, it's going to land with so much more depth.
Because the internal architecture is ready to receive it. And that preparation is the real difference between just a fleeting insight and a profound change that actually transforms your life.
Can't wait to open that closet.
Join us next time as we do just that.